Why they're attacking you makes no sense at all, because by doing that, they're shrouding in secrecy, or trying to, their own assault on democracy.
Yes, they are. That makes them look so guilty. Today, we got the attorney of the shaman. What's his name? QAnon shaman's lawyer. And we already know who that is. All right. Where he's from, what happened, what didn't happen, and what he is serving 4 to 5 years for right now. But please do me a favor and hit that like button for me. It will be amazing. Also, we're trying to get to the moderates. So when you share these videos, it reaches them.
Albert Watkins represented Jacob Chansley at his trial. He had not seen that video evidence until we broadcast it on Monday, and we're happy to have him join us now. Mr. Watkins, thank you for coming on. If you could just restate clearly, just to make sure that, I don't want to put words in your mouth. Had you seen that clearly exculpatory tape of your client at trial?
No. We went through extraordinary efforts on behalf of our client to put him in a position of knowledge. That's my duty as an agent of the court, to make sure that he knew everything that the government had, good and bad, to put him in that position to make a learned, informed, voluntary decision about whether to go to trial or take a plea. And remember, this is a man who had tremendous intelligence, very gentle, very, very articulate, who was diagnosed 15 years earlier by the government with a mental health issue.
Wow.
And the government knew that. The government knew through 3 hearings when we begged and pleaded to get this man out of solitary confinement, literally falling into an abyss mentally. And through each of those 3 hearings, that government assistant U.S. attorney knew the most important aspect of that hearing was that Jake was not violent. The government knew. They knew that Jake had walked around with all of these police officers. They had that video footage. I didn't get it. It wasn't disclosed to me. It wasn't provided to me. I requested it. I filed the requisite pleadings for it. And whether I did or not, they had a duty, an absolute duty, with 0 discretion to provide it to me so that I could share it with my client. I never got it.
Very simple question. It's shocking that this could happen, and happen with the knowledge of Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger and Chuck Schumer and all the ghouls around the story. How can this man still be in prison tonight? He's still in jail tonight, right now.
Well, it's a tragedy. I mean, what's happened is truly a dagger in the heart of our American justice system. We can't allow it. And but for you disclosing it, and this isn't about you. This isn't about January 6th. This is about our justice system being so compromised. The very integrity and core of that which we wore as a badge of honor for the entirety of our nation's history has been rendered a vile, disgusting mess by a Department of Justice that was running amok. And they didn't share the video of my client, the footage of my client with 9 officers surrounding him, peacefully wandering about, trying to help him, trying to get him access to the Senate chamber. They didn't, because it didn't fit their narrative. And but for you disclosing it, I don't know where we'd be.
Why was this lawyer not able to get this footage before? I mean, because was this his lawyer that was representing him during the trial? Or, I'm sorry, did something just now go over my head and I just completely missed it? Because I get that the gentleman was diagnosed over 15 years ago with a mental disorder. I got you on that. But he still said he's able to handle himself and speak for himself very clearly, very intelligently and everything. But who was his representation, and why did it take so long for them to be able to get this feed right here? Do they feel like, does the left feel like the smoke has cleared, so now they can start just, okay, we'll finally release them the rest of the footage now. Y'all go ahead and give them the footage, because they can't do anything about it now. What's going through their heads right now? I'm sorry, let's continue to play this. We'll talk in a minute.
Yeah, why they're attacking you makes no sense at all, because by doing that, they're shrouding in secrecy, or trying to, their own assault on democracy.
Yes, they are. Yes, thank you. Thank you. It makes them look extremely guilty by attacking Tucker and Fox News for releasing the footage. Does that make sense? That's like the police department cool with me. But when the police is in trouble and then that footage is released, some police are upset that the footage is released because now my man is going to get in trouble. My coworker, my cohort, the guy that, I'm out there on the field with, the one I protect and the one that protect me. He's really about to get in trouble now because we can see every single thing that happened from the dash cam or that happened from the cam that's on his vest, on his person. And this is the same thing. They're like, whoa, what are they doing releasing the footage? Why are they releasing the footage? They are lying. They're lying. Look away. No one look at it. Everyone close your eyes. That makes them look so guilty. It's like you walk in the house and you see your significant other and they're just flipping through Instagram and you're like, let me see your phone. Let me look at that right there. Let me look at that right there. They be like, no, why you want to look at it? Huh? Why you want to look at it? Get away from my phone. Get away from my phone. Why are you looking at it? Huh? It's guilty.
Yeah, I mean, it's dogs barking to me. Speaking for myself, I don't care at all. But I feel for this man who I've never met sitting in jail tonight. I mean, it's really beyond belief.
He's a tremendous, intelligent, peaceful man.
Albert Watkins, his former attorney. Thank you so much for that.
His former attorney. So I asked because it's kind of seeming like we're trying to turn each other against one another, and some people said that we might be facing World War III. Okay, we was talking about inflation, we was talking about the economy, we was talking about everything that's going on, the backbiting and sides going at each other, the right going at the left, left going at the right, Americans just being trained to hate one another, and that's exactly what's happening. We're being trained to hate one another, and if I'm ever coming off to you or anybody out there as hateful, as intentionally hateful of anyone or any group, please call me out. I don't mind being called out, okay? Just be respectful about it. Because the email that I just now got, that wasn't very respectful. Somebody called me a couple of names, a couple of choice names, and I got another angry fan letter, which I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna read this one. This is wild, man. So McCarthy was the one that released this footage, this information. So they was holding on to it the entire time. So McCarthy knew the truth this entire time. Is McCarthy on the left, on the right? How long did McCarthy have these truths? I don't know. What do y'all think? Per usual, man, I call on y'all for whatever y'all want me to know. Leave it in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I am Van. They call Ron DeSantis a rhino. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Hopefully in the Patreon. Y'all have been amazing per usual, man. Love y'all. Don't forget, go to LFRfamily.com and ask me about the Bang Bang team.